Welcome back to the channel. Today we do the first mod for the Destroyer. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you this performance pages. If you click your drag pack or super track pack button, you'll go to this screen. If you touch the performance pages, it will load up another screen that has all kinds of cool stuff on it. Timers, gauges, G-force, engine, dyno. Dyno is what I'm interested in today. I'm going to be doing a mod on my car, and I wanted to run this without the mod and then put the mod on and see if we notice any difference on the little built-in dyno here. I don't have much faith in it, but it should be neat nonetheless. We gotta get moving here. Oops, spilled my drink. Son of a. So just a little tap there, you can see that the number moves up. Kind of fun to hold this camera and drive at the same time with a full cup next to me. But you get the gist of where that graph jumped when I touched the gas. I'm going to pull out here and do a full one, and then put the mod on and do the exact same pull and see if we notice a difference. So stay tuned. Okay, I got her all washed up. Let's go ahead and do a little rip up to 60 or so. Ready? A little more than 60, but so that was just normal sport mode, or normal driving mode. There was no drag mode, nothing like that. We hit just under 5. So I'm interested to see when I put the mod on if I can actually crack that line that says 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and proceed on to the next part of the video. Thanks for watching. So today's mod's going to be the Hellcat Airbox. It comes with 2 pieces. I bought the OEM one off of eBay from Mopar. I think it was 140 bucks with shipping. It comes with this piece here that has our hole in it. It doesn't have the little fuzzy on the bottom to keep it sealed, but I'll come up with a remedy for that as I install. And then it comes with the headlight tube, so we can make our little buddy, Mr. Angry Bee, who lives down in here, we can make him all sorts of smiley. So I'm going to go ahead and start removing this air filter, pull off the screws, pull off the cover of it, and see what we got to do to get that lower box out. I put a cold air kit on my RT. I've not done anything on the SRT/1320, so I'm going to go ahead and start pulling this apart, and I'll update you throughout the video. As you can see, I got the cover off and the filter out. Pretty simple. Just remove your hose here, loosen this clamp, slide it off. There's 3 little tabs in the back. Pull it up this way, slide it out. Now I have to remove this bolt here. Interesting as I look, I don't think that wire is supposed to be routed down through there, so I'll correct that as I go. But I'm going to find out what is needed to pull that, and we'll keep on rolling. Okay, so 8mm. That's the ticket for this right here. Now it looks like it'll slide off without me having to do it all the way, but I think it's just easier to pull it all the way out so I can go straight up with the box. Alright. So, that's it. Pretty simple. There's a little fuzzy I was saying. I'm going to try and reuse it or put new on. Let's look down here and see what the heck they did. It just looks like they routed it poorly. So, if I had any problems with my headlight, that would have been it. There. So, way to go, manufacturer. Alrighty, I'm going to put some fuzzy on the other box, and let's go ahead and look in here at the headlight, find out where. Okay, so there is our cover. And I'll check and see if it just pops out or what I got to do to get it out here, so bear with me. So there's two of these, and I think it's about a T5 or T4 Torx. I don't have one that small, so I just found a one about that big, something 64. It's kind of wore off, but this little guy, and it fits in there just the same, and they're not in super tight, so you can loosen them. But there's two of those set screws on this headlight bezel. There's one in here and one on the other side. This one over here I'm still working on because it's really tight in here, but you can get to it just with a little right angle. So just wanted to point that out as I'm going, and let you know once I get it out. Okay, here we are. Got it loose, got it out. It's got some giblets in it here, but I took the screws all the way out because that's just what I did. Looks, there's one there, and is there one over here? Yeah, there's one there and one on the other side. That's where they screw into. But you can see how it has that little twisty on there and the little gasket. So got that part out. Now, hey, there's daylight. Woohoo! All right, let's go ahead and get the seal on the bottom ready to go. Let's get our tube ready, and then I got to take this little guy here, pop that off, and slide it on here. So that's my next step. So my solution to the wonderfully crappy foam, I mean, this stuff is already flaking off and it's new, it's wet. I just went through the car wash and for some reason it's wet. I just took a piece of tubing, slid it down the middle, and just popped it around there. That's going to be I think a better seal than even what the little stupid foam is. I know somebody's probably going to be like, oh, you shouldn't do that, and that's fine. This is just what I'm doing, so, you know, to each their own. This is what I felt like doing, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in, see how it seals. If it works, great. If it doesn't, it's not like it's real hard to pull out and change it out. So stay tuned. All right, one other little tip when you're putting this in. When you put your little tube that goes to your headlight in, there's actually a little tab on the inside. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There's a little tab right there. You can kind of see the edge of it right there. That lines up and tells you that you have your tube in the right position before you try and wiggle this down in there. So as you can see, that's what the other side of that tube looks like. It sits in there nice and squishy, so I should get a pretty decent seal. All right, let's put this back together and go give it a rip, see what we got. There it is, all buttoned back up. Now if we look in here, there's the tubey tube. If we look in here, we can see all the way into that box. Where are you at in there? And the bee should get happier. Boy, I need to clean him up, huh? He's got a little schmilkus in his gazilkazoid. All right. Oh, the only other thing I learned while doing this is don't have your keys in your pocket, because I bent over while tightening those screws and hit the panic button and about pooped myself. Damn alarm went off. Anywho, all right, I'm gonna take it for a rip, see if we got any difference. Stay tuned. See what we can do here. Yep. Boy, that thing pulls once you get the RPMs up. Much better. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when I take it to the track to see if I can notice a difference in the higher end. I think I will towards top end. It definitely feels like it breathes better at the top. It doesn't lay as flat. I mean, not that it was completely flat, but I noticed at the track, I don't know if anybody else has, when you start hitting up towards, you know, 107 or so, 105, it starts to flatten out a little bit. And I think this is going to help. Can't wait to get it to the track. It's really going to be interesting to see what the difference is. I appreciate every one of you that watch these videos and support the channel. Please make sure you click subscribe and hit the bell if you like watching these videos. Check out my merch store, and yeah, keep rocking your 1320s. I love Facebook 1320 Club. If you own a 1320, go there. Great people on there. I'm on there. There's a whole bunch of other people from YouTube with their 1320s that are on there, and there's a lot to be learned. There's some really great guys that give great advice. Everyone's really willing to help you. So definitely check it out. Thanks again for your time. Have a great day. See ya.